his evil thoughts.
But rage. But I mean, Toast, he's no stranger to the cheese himself. We've seen a couple down tilt, spot dodge down tilts, you know.
Yeah.
It's not going to be an easy ride for ZOMBA.
Yeah.
Toast, one of the best younglings to ever do it. He's been killing it since that top 8 at Frostbite so long ago, and as we see here, has not fallen off since then.
Yeah, so the question is, how do you think this kind of a matchup will go? Well, I asked you a question and then I tried to answer it. I am the worst person alive. Last, my lovely, incredible co-caster. Tell us.
I'm going to feed into the meme real quick. Rob is big. Rob is really big. And because Rob is big, Young Link can combo him from coast to coast to coast to coast to coast to coast.
Young Link can do that, but the question is, can Young Link actually finish chewing his food? Because in my mind, a lot of this can be as simple as, hey, that's a Young Link off stage. That is one of the most exploitable recoveries in the game. You are going to be going to ledge, sometimes with tether, typically speaking with up B. And man, Rob is just able to get out there, and he is one of the most menacing edge guarders in this game. Having access to laser to be able to force air dodges and jumps, gyro to be able to do the same. You have down air, you have side B, you have forward air just to swat them away like a little fly. It's going to be hell.
It's tough, and it's all going to come down to whether or not Toast can manage to hit some of those confirms that he struggled a little bit to hit on MVD during his previous set. We're going to need to see a lot of dare confirms. We're going to need to see a lot of fair confirms, or else ZOMBA, he'll not die. Young Link Nair is not going to kill Rob until about 200%.
Already able to get that boomerang after the back end, just catching ZOMBA, not pressing a button at all. But honestly, with how slow that boomerang travels, won't be surprised if it was also able to catch an air dodge in that moment. Look at Toast's maneuverability.
Yeah, and this is what I was talking about with Rob being a little bit of combo food for Young Link. ZOMBA's almost having to pay that heavy tax here before he gets the opportunity to play the game.
Oh, he had it. He had that setup, but then just slightly misspaced himself. Toast had it. Both of them knew that they had it, so now it's all about cleaning it up a little bit sooner.
104% now on ZOMBA. He's actually in a better spot here than he was when he was at 0, because now not only does he have a little bit of rage to work with, but he's also not going to be comboed as fiercely by Toast.
Ooh, just forced onto the ledge, such an aggressive roll on, just catching Toast, pressing something that he absolutely really shouldn't have. Late hit back, man, that move is cap.
What an interesting setup by ZOMBA. We're going to see that some more. We always see that with ZOMBA. That back air on ledge is a menace. The Toast finds the fair, finds the stock, and now only 79% on him. ZOMBA's going to have to go through the ringer yet again before he gets the opportunity to play the game, and you just know it.
The goal is not for those bombs to connect. The goal is just to expend his fuel and force him into a predictable landing. As soon as Toast was able to find that, look at this damage. Almost going to be able to find that dash attack, but a little bit too quick on the draw. He needed to have stalled to be able to find it.
And Toast just immediately tethering onto the stage. ZOMBA immediately not caring. Keeping Toast bounced off, and this should be a KO. No, ZOMBA misses the opportunity for a 2-frame. Still connects with the down smash, though. Still takes out the stock, and that was the perfect time to do just that because he didn't let Toast build up too much extra credit.
That is how you need to treat the ledge against Rob. You need to get there immediately unless you have the ability to stall. And oh, buddy, Young Link cannot stall off stage. So going immediately means Rob has no time to down you, and you're living another day. But just like that, ZOMBA was able to blink it all the way back and actually get a slight lead.
Now, he does have some ability to stall, but it's very difficult to execute properly. And if ZOMBA decides, hey, I'm going to go off stage, there's really nothing Young Link can do. That is an air dodge. It's not going to be the stock, but it very well might be ZOMBA just barely missing that pivot grab.
I gotta say, ZOMBA's like playing like really non-committal right now. He's not going through anything too huge, probably thinking he could get a dash grab out of those down tilts. As soon as I say that, he like whiffs multiple dash grabs in front of Toast. Very funny timing.
Picks up the gyro, going to be sending it right at Toast's face. Toast has been pretty good about playing around gyro so far. I haven't really seen him be caught by. I haven't seen him be caught by any gyro combos. It's just been a little bit of damage. But yeah, a little bit too focused in on neutral B.
Yeah. He really wanted that fire because he was going for it. Now ZOMBA shield pressure, immaculate, but opting to go through the jab at the end there just gave Toast that opening.
Ooh, Nair coming through, but ZOMBA does not fall victim to it. Throws out a couple Nairs of his own. And gets the up tilt on Toast. That was an interesting interaction there because Toast immediately traded it back with a Nair. He's looking for the down air confirmed, but ZOMBA punishes it heavily with a grab.
Toast has the right idea, but I just feel like he's either a little bit too slow on some of these buttons or a little bit too fast. Is able to force out the double jump, and that was almost it. But ZOMBA just making sure he had that air dodge when he needed it most.
Gets the parry in, though, so Toast is not going to be able to find the confirm yet and actually gets shielded through on that up smash as well. Zomba's in full control here. Toast is at kill percent. Zomba can kill.
Can't be missing those techs. And now look at this position that
There
Toast
it
has to
is.
recover. He's a sitting duck. There is absolutely nothing in that situation that you could have done.
I believe he'd already burned his double jump and everything.
But if he still had that double jump, he needs it. He needs it to stall. He needs it to be able to get the distance. And that kind of a neutral B forces out one of your two most important options when it comes to getting back to Rob. A, your air dodge, or B, your double jump. And if you don't have one of those, you're basically dead. So.
Right. And air dodge would not have helped him in that situation. Air dodging in that spot would have spelled certain death as almost as much as getting hit by that laser.
Unless just Zomba messed up on the execution that much. So it happens. Sometimes you just have to hold those. I feel like
really smart from Zomba to be able to starve him of those resources in the first place, right? We're harping on, the fact that Toast burnt his resources early and died as a result, but we have to give credit to Zomba for setting up that situation in the first place, right? Like, double jumps don't just disappear on their own. They're forced out, especially by players as vicious in those situations as Zomba.
The goal is not to hit them. If it hits them, congratulations, you hit them. But the goal is just to put them in a situation where it's like, damn, do I need to get hit or do I have to use one of my valuable resources? So now, Toast, game number 2 going to be opting to go for Town and City. This is such a volatile stage, I feel like, in recent times.
We're going to see some side B.
We're going to see a lot of side B.
We actually didn't see any side Bs during the last game, which is interesting. But this stage
also...
also...
Then you leave. That is the ethical Zomba.
I don't believe it. I don't trust it.
Yeah.
He's lying.
Short-lived.
He's going to have a little bit more trouble against Toast on this stage than he did on PS2 earlier. Because if you recall, this is where Toast did so well against MVD. But yeah, Zomba very nearly had a stock there.
That he had the right idea and everything, but gets the falling forward, gets the back in. Right now, Toast, he is always like one step off from finding these kills. Once again, Zomba just air dodging to safety.
Coming back up onto the stage, gets caught by the F throw, looking for the bear, but Toast, if you get hit by that, it's a problem, but Toast throwing out an F smash, catching Zomba's landing.
I'm surprised that Zomba didn't end up crossing him up with that directional air dodge. It seemed like he kind of got like stopped in his tracks, and had he just gone for the purely horizontal one, he might have, lived to see another day. But on his second stock right now, excellent jump call out there. Now Toast just immediately tethering back on, and there it is, the side B. Just catching every option except timing mix-ups.
He's back. Yep. Evil Zomba has returned. He's using side B again. And Toast certainly felt the wrath of Evil Zomba right there.
That pivot grab. Oh, that pivot grab was delicious. It's not often that you actually see Rob pivot grab like that, but that was maybe the best implementation.
Just a little bit of a yoink. You're in a grab now.
Excellent coverage. Down tilt has so little lag, you could just throw out another button immediately.
Zomba looking to use that laser to his advantage, but he's at a bit of a deficit right now, and he's got to find a way to slink his way back in almost before Toast can take this stock, because if he does, he's just one combo away from being at kill percent yet again, and there it is.
That is the most Smash 4 interaction I've seen in a minute. That is the 50-50. It is, are you going to air dodge or are you just going to eat this uphill? And Toast treated it beautifully. Look at this advantage. Look at this lead. All of a sudden, neutral air is just the big thing that just says, hey, slow it down, bud.
Oh, but Toast making a little bit of a mistake with that early air dodge there, because Zomba's just going to chase him with several up airs and now has him stuck to the ledge. But actually, Toast's nair beats out Zomba's bair because he didn't have time to become active.
Excellent catch. Zomba has been consistently ledge trapping by just throwing a gyro down, and Toast buffered the jump to be able to catch him for it. That, my friend, is the best adaptation I've seen in a minute.
What? Not going to die from it, but what a setup from Toast. Uses the explosion of bomb to pop Zomba up and then dash attacks off it. And another dash attack is going to find the stock. Toast played that beautifully.
That is option coverage, the player. No matter what, you think you are safe, you are not, because he has his timings on lock now. He's no longer losing out to those neutral air dodges. He's no longer losing out to those techs because he is chasing you, he is following you, and he smells blood. And now all of a sudden, from what I thought was a really confident game 1 for Zomba, has gone to a game 3. Toast's adaptation is good. It's so good.
It's the cherry on top of the cake, and I think it goes back to something that you said a little bit earlier, Dara, where you can tell Toast really likes Smash 4. Because he's playing Ultimate, he's playing this like it's Smash 4.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to go right back to Pokemon Stadium 2. Let's see how this one opts out. ZOMBA already going to be finding the neutral leg, no big follow-up, and that was a small little opportunity, small little window for Toast to get a couple of hits in.
Throwing up the bombs, trying to just cover space with them, but actually ends up knocked out of his own combo. Toast doesn't really care, though. He's right back to it immediately after. Now has ZOMBA on the ledge at 97%, but ZOMBA's going to go high to try and circumvent that.
And once again, it's like, hey, I'm either manipulating the way that you're going to move or I'm going to hit you. And I'm totally okay with either. That is disadvantage as ZOMBA struggles to be able to land safely and intact. Just dashing and shielding, that boomerang going to be coming back into play. You saw that ZOMBA had to stop his onslaught. He dashed and shielded as he waited for the boomerang to come back.
And I mean, that's really good awareness from ZOMBA, actually holding onto the bomb in hand, catching Toast out of it, using his own bomb against him to set up for that up air. ZOMBA is looking a lot better in this game than he was during game 2. This is game 1 ZOMBA again.
He had the right idea, but then just didn't know if it was going to be a short hop or a full hop, and that up smash going to be outraging that down air as Toast did not go for the fastball.
Toast tries to get in and want to confirm into the dare, immediately evens up the stock now. ZOMBA thought he had a lead. It's immediately gone. He's going to try and take it back, but Toast will not make it that easy.
Just dashing back and forth, trying to find this in. Toast is going to find that down moods boomerang. Young Link just gets so much off of that, but you're not at center stage. You're not finding platform extensions. Oh my goodness, ZOMBA. That is literally juggling.
You gotta get down. Yeah, he's not even juggling with moves. He's juggling with items. Throwing up the colored balls.
Oh my gosh, Toast just has been keeping him in disadvantage for so long. And actually that down tilt, knocking him out of that situation.
Unethical ZOMBA's back.
Unethical ZOMBA is back. Here we are, baby. That's how you gotta edge guard Young Link. You just gotta put out your big active hitbox, just poke him, or you know what, just shove him into the blast zone. And now all of a sudden, Toast had a huge lead. It's gone.
Yeah, I mean, 2 side Bs will do that to a man, but ZOMBA losing that stock immediately after a great up air from Toast.
Last set of losers qualifiers. This is last stock, probably going to be going to last hit. This is game 3. There is so much on the line. There is so much pressure on both of these players. That's going to be the call out. He jumps back on, but that directional air dodge was everything for Toast.
The crowd has come alive. The chants of Let's Go Toast are reverberating through the venue. He has the crowd behind him, but he might not be able to get back up onto the stage. Has to be careful of that bear, and still has yet to touch down on PS2. Does it here, and it's the immediate grab. ZOMBA gets the up smash and closes it out, pops off, and moves on to top 8.
Let's go, ZOMBA.
Toast played that so well up until the very end. And then it was a couple critical mistakes that ZOMBA was not going to let slip him by. And here's player 4 congratulating his boy on making it into top 8 of CEO2021.